What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to take a break from toy hunting and we're going to do a toy review. I just picked up Jimmy from Rebel Moon. I don't know how you guys felt about Rebel Moon. Some people love it, some people hated it. I actually really enjoyed Rebel Moon. So if you guys saw Rebel Moon, let me know in the comments how you felt about the movie, if you're excited about part 2. But I've always had like a thing for robots and artificial intelligence. So this character, obviously, I really liked him. He looked awesome. I thought they didn't use him a lot in the movie, but I thought he was a really cool character. Hopefully in part 2, we'll get to see him more, which I'm thinking is the case. But I was out toy hunting with Collecting Havoc this last weekend, and we actually came across these at a local toy shop, comic shop. I passed on them then because I don't know, I just did. They're $24.99, which is a great price point right now for action figures. But then I was out toy hunting at Walmart yesterday, and lo and behold, there he was sitting there. I was like, well, that's a sign. I'm gonna take him home. We're gonna review him. We're gonna see what's up. I haven't been a big fan of Diamond Select figures in recent years, but from the looks of this guy, I'm wondering if I've been sleeping on him. So let's get to it. Let's crack this thing open. Let's see what we got here. Like always, first things first, we're gonna take a look at the packaging. Pretty simple packaging. It's kind of reminds me of like some McFarlane packaging. Nice big windows on it. But I actually really liked it. You got Rebel Moon right there, Jimmy. It's a nice background from like what the movie, like, you know, how it looks in the movie. Nice big window. You got Jimmy right there. Looks great from inside the packaging. I can't wait to get them out. Got our warning up top, choking hazard. So if you're under 3 years old, you will die if you touch this figure. Then on the side, you get Rebel Moon again. Nice more window. And then on the back here, you get an image of Jimmy from the end of the movie, which I hope we get a figure of this, because this would be awesome. I think it looks cool with those antlers and stuff. Rebel Moon, and then you get a little brief description of the movie. You can pause that and read it if you'd like. Sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. Then you got the Diamond Select Toys information. And down here we got some more legal mumbo jumbo and a barcode. Take a snapshot of that if you want to find these. But pretty cool. I like the packaging. I like the straightforward. It's a little big, but I think it works. It looks good. So let's crack this guy open. All right, so my first thoughts getting him out of the package is I'm pretty impressed. I mean, he feels like a good solid figure. The paint seems really cool, like really detailed and good just from first glances. I'm pretty impressed with it. And now this is all you get too. It's just him. There's no accessories at all. So I'm assuming they're probably going to do another version of him with all his stuff that he acquires by the end of the movie, which I don't know how I feel about that. And it's kind of normal practice for these action figure companies, but I'm all right with that, because they're probably gonna have to sculpt a head with the antlers and stuff. So I kind of would like just to have a regular version of Jimmy. I really hope that if they do this version, I hope we get soft goods cape or whatever you would like to call it. But I mean, I don't think he really had any accessories in the movie. I think, well, the scene with the gun, so I mean, they could have given us the gun, or maybe the flower headband that he puts on, but I wouldn't use that anyway, so I don't really care. But I think the gun would have been cool to have that. I don't know if they have like a thing against guns, but I don't know. But moving on, let's take a closer look at them. I think the paint apps are really, they did a really good job on it. They got some good weathering on the metal parts. The metal looks like metal. They got his face really nice and sculpted in there. You can see his eyes are like lit up. See if we can... Got that logo on his chest. But yeah, you can see like all the metal. You can tell like it's all separate. I mean, I think they did a really good job painting this guy. There's his hands. Maybe the wear on the green could have been done maybe a little better, but I think it's pretty damn good. And he's like a solid chunk, like not chunky, but it's a nice feeling figure. Like, doesn't feel like no Hasbro. So I don't know, maybe Diamond Select has stepped it up a little bit. All right, so now we took a nice little close look at his paint apps and kind of got a feel for how he looks. I'm hoping the camera's doing it justice, because he does look really good. Very good looking figure so far. So let's get him standing up. And he's a taller figure, so let's take a measurement of him. So he's over 8 inches tall. So he's a pretty big figure. Pushing 8.5 inches tall, 8.25. I don't remember exactly from in the movie how tall he was, but here's the NECA's Prey Predator, which is also a pretty tall figure, and so he's up there. He's just as tall as the Prey Predator from NECA. So it looks like he's on scale with like NECA and McFarlane, I guess you'd say. But go over the articulation real quick. Push this back up. All right, we'll go over articulation now. So the head, it's very limited. The way that his neck is and everything, they really limited the head movement. You don't get much. You can turn it from side to side, but there really is no up and down. Also, you can see like this metal piece right here that stops it. So that's all you're getting with the head. Articulation on the head, not the best. Articulation on the shoulders, not the best. You can see his shoulder pads or whatever. That's as far as, I mean, that's as far as that'll go. And you go around. I mean, that's it. So articulation, not that good. Elbow, you got double jointed elbows, so that's nice. Damn near you touch his face, so that's cool. You got an ab crunch, not a whole lot, but you get a decent, a little amount, enough. And you can turn them, obviously. You got 2 sections that turn, so there you go. Hips are on a ball socket, so got some nice range. Forward, back, there you go. Knees, single jointed knees, but I mean, what else? You even get some front movement. So that's your knee, and then your ankles. That's about it. So articulation could be better, but for me, I'm gonna get him in a pose and he's gonna go on my shelf. So yeah, articulation could be better. That is one downside of it. But other than that, I think he's a great looking figure. I'm excited to get the rest of the figures now. So I held off on getting Nemesis because I wanted to see how this one turned out. But in my opinion, he looks great, and from what I saw of Nemesis, she looked pretty good through the packaging too. She's got a little bit more going on with like sculpted robes and stuff, so there'll be more to that one. But I'm confident in getting it now that I'm holding this one, and from what he looks like, I think they so far are a great line of figures. I don't know what you guys think. Again, if you saw the movie, tell me what you felt about the movie. Tell me if you like the figures. Tell me if you picked up the figures. But overall, I think he's a pretty good figure, and I think it gives me a little... I feel better now about maybe stepping out and picking up some more Diamond Select figures, because if they're putting out stuff like this, I'd like to see what else they have from the other lines. Like I just saw newer, they weren't brand new, but they were from like 2001 Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures, and they looked great too. So I might just step into that line and check it out too. But tell me how you liked the review. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will see you on the next one.